One of the top-selling Tuscan wines in WineX history, back with a new vintage and an even better deal. This was incredible. I can't believe they ran this one up to the flagpole with us at this price. Petra. Petra is the name of the winery, run by the father and daughter Moretti family team. This is a stunning property. You look at the pictures online, you're like, damn. I think it's 300 hectares or like 700 or 800 acres, right? And it's right on the vineyards, run right up to the edge of the forest in this area called Val di Cornia in Suvereto. And now Suvereto is an area you don't hear too much about, but it's basically Bulgari's next door neighbor. You heard of Bulgari, right? Ornellaia, Sassicaia, all these famous names. They come from this coastal appellation in Tuscany known as Bulgari. If you go 5 miles south as the crow flies, over the forest, little hill, forest, etc., you bump right into Val di Cornia. It's the next appellation south of Bulgari. Still coastal, although the vineyards here tend to be a touch more inland. These vineyards, a lot of them are like about 10 miles from the ocean. So basically, Suvereto, where this winery is located, is 10 miles from Bulgari and 10 miles from the water. All this to say that it's a pretty prime piece of dirt. And they grow a little bit of everything here. They make a series of super high-end Tuscan reds. And as they send those wines through the processes, there's a natural declassification of lots, et cetera. And believe me, these wines go up to $200-300 a bottle at Petra. Seriously high-end gear. Gorgeous, luxurious high-end gear. Now they do these classifications, et cetera, and boom, before you know it, you have one of the greatest wine values in Tuscany. This is Zingari. A lot of you may remember the 2017 Zingari. We sold 1 billion cases of it. It was a Wine Spectator Top 100, like 93 points. #1 wine value of the year. The first year I think they started doing the wine value of the year. And accordingly, you guys bought and drank a shite ton of it. Well played, because this is one of the top values in Tuscany. Even at its normal, like $20 retail price, which isn't crazy. It's ridiculous for a wine of this quality coming from that area. Insanely reasonably priced wine for that real estate. This is Syrah, Merlot, Sangiovese, and Petit Verdot, if memory serves. It changes up a little bit. I think, yeah, Syrah, Merlot, Sangiovese, Petit Verdot. Yeah, Syrah, Merlot. I got it right. Yeah. And all of them add their own little special something to the mix. The Syrah gives that mid-palate. Merlot, a little more velvety edge of the tannins. The Sangiovese gives that little, hey, kind of Italian schwing. And the Petit Verdot frames this wine on the backside of the palate, creates that structure and that focus and that precision and the final cut of the wine on the backside of the palate. And this wine is such a deal. You know, this is one of those no expenses spared type places, right? So just like the leftovers at Mouton or Aubryon or Sassicaia, you know, Sassicaia makes a wine called Difese, kind of like, you know, their leftovers. The leftovers of Ornellaia go into a wine called, not Serie Nuove, the one below, La Volte. Delicious wine for the money. And here you have the same type of deal, but the value proposition is even stronger with this wine. Again, in the money, 92 from Suckling, 90 plus score from Spectator, etc. But the deal here is they offered us an even greater price. God, how much is this? I think it's $12. $11.98, people. $11.98. I'm not going to go on too much more about this wine. The wine's going to speak for itself, and the value speaks for itself. If you don't have $12 to swing for a bottle of this, man, I don't know what to tell you. Because you don't have $12 to swing for a bottle of nothing. You know what I'm saying? Incredible value here from the Morettis, from the Petra winery. $11.98 for legit Toscana next door to Bulgari itself. Amazing deal.